Hi everyone, Jason Yana from Intasia Studio to show you a two-dimensional Revit component detail for the 2-Seal thermal wing nut anchor. Now, first of all, if a designer is going to be using a product like this, there are a few things that they have done traditionally. One of them is to draw the product themselves. That would involve drawing a series of lines and filled areas to draw an anchor, and that works, and it's worked in the past. It's a process that is going to take them time. It's never going to look quite right. It's never going to look the way we want it to look, and moreover, there's no embedded data in it. There's no advantage marketing wise or branding wise there. So one of the things that's happened over the years is people have developed CAD details, and traditionally they'd end up on a website and they'd download that product CAD file, and once they do that, they come over. I'm going to open up a blank sheet here, and they would say insert import CAD. We'd grab a actual CAD file, and it's going to, let's get it there, it's going to come in. This one is one I just made, so it's going to look the way we want it to look, but you never know what you're going to get. And depending on how it was drawn, it's going to be hard to do. It's going to see what happened when I clicked it, I select it, I get the whole thing. So I have to do what's called an explode to break out the sections and parts, and this came out quite well in this instance. But you can see here is the actual top view of the thermal wing nut. I'm going to take that and copy it. I'm going to bring it to my plan view and paste it in here. And what we're going to find is that right now, this actual, I'm going to say finish, this actual thing, it's like hiding underneath other things. And even if I say bring to front, it's not quite working right. So, you know, that is the way that things have been done in the past. But more and more people are using Revit to do their building designs because it is BIM, it is effective, it is time efficient, it's collaborative, it's 3D, it's all these things. So if we can take advantage of that, and I'm really excited about this, and I know a lot of firms are using this type of thing, and if they could go to your website, if they could download one of these Revit 2D detail or components, then all they would have to do is come in, they'd say load family, and they'd find it. And these are nice because they're organized by CSI divisions. So I can say detail components. I can open that. I can say, well, it's giving me trouble right now, but that's okay. What I can do is come in and insert this actual wing nut, and now I can see it here. I'm going to drop it about where I need it to be. Then I'll get down closer and just adjust that just a little bit. Now, what I have in here is options. When I open up this file, I can see that it's the HB thermal 2-Seal wing nut, and it's got several types depending on size. So I'm going to choose, say, a 2-inch, and I can see that it's 304 stainless steel. I've got a link here to the actual submittal sheet on the website, so I can get all this information just by clicking that. And I'm going to come back here, say OK, and I still need to find the right size. So right now I have 1 inch. I think what I need to do is select the 2-inch size, fit it in there, and now I've just inserted this product into my drawing that easily. I'm going to copy it once because I know it's got to be at 16 inches on center. There we go. So now I can do the same thing for my section. You can find the section. There it is. So for this section, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to the thermal wing nut section detail component. So now I pull that component out. I drop it in just about where I think it needs to be. Zoom in and do some adjustment. So you can see as the size that I use, the size of my insulation. Let's say I have a thicker insulation or a thinner insulation. I'm going to change this to 1.5 inch insulation. All I really do is I come in and tell Mr. Wingnut to be 1.5 inch and make sure it's in there at the right spot. And now the beauty of this is once this is put in the project, it's there. All this data of all your information, it's all in there. Your name is in there. Your link to your website page. All I do is click it and I come there. Very simple, very efficient, and we know that our product's going to look the same every time in everybody's drawing. And I'm really excited about this. So thanks for watching.